tonight for the Hawks that haven't played 20 games.
No.
Gibson. That's pressure for you and I, Dennis.
Depressing, isn't it?
I'd still rather be here than on Barry. Peterson just missed it. Hill clever. Hargrave, Hall running hard, gets the drop on Gibson. Does it sit for him? Does he take them on? He hooks it back. Oh, it's the dream start. Oh, of course it is. It's Big Bad Barry.
Jeez, it's a massive throng to Hawley, just like Luke Ball last week when he kicked his first goal. I think we saw a new structure there, perhaps, with Barry Hall being isolated in the forward 50. So a really positive start, and the Hawks will have to be aware of that.
It was the midfield turnover. What is interesting, the Bulldogs have gone forward twice, and they've gone to Hall both times.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously this was because he's always been agile at ground level, Barry. He's not really a pack marker.
Yep.
But pretty good second effort at ground level, and that's what got him that goal.
Got to say, he moved pretty well there,
yeah,
for being out of the game for as long as he has.
Hey, Griff. Just here.
The umpires are super hot on this at the moment, the way they dispose of the ball.
So Boyd getting it from Griffin, and then Boyd lace out. Hall's got it. Well, it really is a dream start, isn't it? Everything's going right, and he's playing very well. So about 48 metres out. Kicked it beautifully. So he's got 2. He's only 0.4 short of what Richo wanted. We'll be talking to him a quarter time, Adam. John Siracusa goes back to Ward and then back to John. Captain the team last match. Hall did well, got rid of Gibson. Good stuff by Brown to be courageous there. Showing markers under the pump. Did well, and then Hall again. Well, it's a hat-trick. 3 for 3, Big Barry. I'm not going to say bad. It's all good.
It highlighted Lee's point again. I'm not quite sure when he actually came back onto the ground, but the Bulldogs players were certainly aware and became the focal point again.
What's interesting, he's such a dominant character. I mean, when you see the Halls and the Browns and the Rewalds and Franklin, guys like that, it's hard not to kick the ball to them.
Yeah, I think
so. I reckon you're going to find the medium-sized sort of Acker and Brad Johnson, a lot of players that play out of that part of the ground. I think they're going to find themselves a bit frustrated. The ball might not come to them nearly as often.
Inside the 50, certainly the ground aesthetically a little better tonight. Ackermanis goes back. Harbrow. Gilby will go over the top and does. Another link in the chain will be John Siracusa, who gets it from Pickin. Now it's 1-on-1, deep in attack, and he goes for the big man. And up he goes, Hall, and takes the mark.
At the moment, Hall v Gibson has got the same look as most of the players that Josh Gibbs has had to play in recent years. He gives away so much size. I think I'd like to see Shown Makers go on to him.
Yeah, I see.
He's the guy he's the biggest of the Hawthorn defenders, even though he's only a second-year player.
I think the upside to playing someone like Shown Makers on Hall is far greater than Gibson.
And Tom makes a very good point. I think players, even experienced ones, when they go to a new club, very keen to make an impact, as we're seeing Barry Hall do. Brock McLean struggled for Carlton, an accomplished footballer from Melbourne. And now Hall, well, just puts the ribbon on the opening term. Through it goes for his 4th goal. That's right, just tuned in. He's got 4.
And they'll get away. Little one by Morris.
John Siracusa draws a man over the top. Pickin 45 metres out. No, kicks from 55. Thought he could have run in a bit closer. Knocked down in front. Brand somehow got it back to Hall. And Hall, has he got number 5? I think so.
For Hawthorn is, well, do we give him a go on Hall, who's playing well, or just keep him playing on another young player and try and sort of build his confidence for the future? I guess that's the kind of decision-making process the Hawthorn coaching box have to get their mind around.
The footy, dive on the football, tackle legally, play on.
So that wasn't so much not trying to get it out as just diving on it as the ball comes down to Hall again, and he's marked 20 metres out.
But it's the first time we saw a bit of frustration there, visibly from Josh Gibson. He's had a tough night. He's up against a tough matchup, but when conceded the mark, he actually showed his teammates for the first time. He was actually disappointed with his effort.
Is that lying on his back? I always think the guy at the bottom of the pack should get the benefit of the doubt, not the bloke second of the footy.
So Barry Hall going at number 6. What a debut. Puts it through.
One of the great things about the NAB Cup so far is each game we've had a real storyline. It was Matt Newey in the first game, it was Luke Ball last week, and now Barry Hall with 6 goals in the third quarter. He'll have the journos earning their money tomorrow morning, I reckon.
And really, he's had 7 possessions, really, 4 marks, but 6 goals straight. So his efficiency of disposal has been quite fantastic.
He has been multi-dimensional in the way he's got his goals too, hasn't he?
Often those big players take a bit of time to clunk those, but he's been super clean with his hands.
So a big win for the Doggies. And it started with Barry Hall. He kicked 4 goals in the opening term. Changing pleasantries with Acker and now with Brian Lake. Terrific story for him and for the club. I reckon we might be in a position to go down to Richo with Barry Hall.
There's half a dozen in just under 3 quarters. Surely you're eyeing off 8 or 9 there.
Well, it's been 6 months in the making, so I was pretty keen to get out. And, not so much impressed, but just get out and run around. So, 6 goals is good, but that wasn't my aim today.
You look to really enjoy your footy tonight. Happy to be out there again.
Oh yeah, look, as I said, it's been a long time. So just being competitive again, and the competitive sport of footy, I've missed it. So no, I thoroughly enjoyed it tonight.
You've got a supremely skilled side there through the midfield. You must really look forward to playing the rest of the year.
Yeah, look, I've been looking forward to it for a while. I've been training pretty hard, and the boys are a really good group. So now we've got next week to look forward to. Now we'll prepare during the week and see what happens.
Thanks for your time, Barry.
Thanks, mate.
1,400 goals between those couple in AFL. They're the cousins together.